Okay, YouTube. Out in the woods today, metal detecting that cellar hole that we hit with Mara. There it is. As you can see, we skimmed off the top layer of leaves and whatnot, and what I think is the front of the cellar hole, because that back there would be the access to the basement. I'm fairly certain. But sooner or later I will get all the way around the hole. I'm pretty sure this is the outside edge here. We did do a little bottle searching the last time we were here. As you can see, there's still plenty of bottles in there. One of these days, you know, this hole is going to be nice. We'll be able to hit this quite a bit. I haven't really done much on this upper section here. So we're going to see if there's anything, you know, worth digging here. But I know down near those trees, right there is where I found that Civil War pin. So I may clean up a section there, a pretty large section, and try detecting that. I'm pretty sure that's the old road or back driveway. I may actually explore a little bit going back there. As you can see, let me try to zoom in a little bit. Ooh, see that stone wall way back there? That's a pretty ornate little stone wall. See if there's an opening and see if it's a road or something that may lead to an old barn or something. You know, I just barely started to explore around here, so pretty busy day. I got a free day to myself, so we're gonna see what we can find. Get back to you in a bit. Okay, YouTube, so listen to this sound. '83, '85, but that usually means it's pretty good size or really close to the surface. I'll get back to you. It is raining. You can see it's raining pretty good actually. But you know, I'll get back to you, let you know what the signal is. And, you know, if it's anything good, hopefully. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, YouTube, here it is. It looks like it's an old compact. Just the lid though, you know, old compact for like makeup or something like that. There's a hinge up here on the top, see that? But nice patina. I'll clean it up later, get you a better look. It's got some type of ornate design here on top. You know, maybe we'll get it a little cleaner and see what there is. And I like the patina though. Look at that nice, beautiful green. But yeah, we'll clean her up at home and, you know, see what it is. Wrap up. Okay. Okay, YouTube. Well, I got a mid-40s signal. It is an older property, so maybe it's a button or something like that. I'm not really sure. Let's find out together, shall we? Oh, there it is. What is this? What is that? Oh, that is very, very cool. Mid-40s, I mean, that's... okay. I'm not really sure what this is. Clean it up. I'll get, well, just try to clean it up a little bit right here. I know, some people don't do that. And, I mean, there's, you know, I'm not really knowing how to clean this stuff, but there's something on there. Yeah, that was deep too. I mean, that was. Yeah, let's see if we can get a good look. Look at that. AT Pro. I mean, I don't know. Get that deep. It was a nice signal too. I mean, it was faint. I knew it was going to be deep, but I didn't know it was going to be that deep. Okay. Well, it's a religious pendant of some sort. It was broken. It had a crack in it, and well, as you can see, I'll get home and clean it up a little better. It's definitely some type of religious pendant, so during the cleanup, you know, we'll see if we can't get it back together and see what we can do. Kind of stinks that it was broken, but hey, those things happen. You know, I'll clean it up, and it's a good relic. So, well, I'm more than halfway done. I've done all there, right up to about here. I've got a little section left. I believe this is the front of the house, so I should start finding some nicer stuff. If I don't find much more, I'm going to clean some more in there, because this is cool. This is the third piece of jewelry that I've actually pulled off of this property. So I'm actually gonna go put this in the truck so I don't lose it. And then kind of stinks that it's broke, but it was bent a little bit, so you know, it's okay though. We'll get it cleaned up a little better, and you know, at least now it's saved and we can get it glued back together. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, YouTube. Well, same as the last. Found another axe head. I went exploring a little bit. Hit the edge of the stone wall. Just stone wall. I went to that opening. I followed it back. But it doesn't seem like there was any other buildings. But you know, I got a little more exploring to do. Maybe I'll find where there's a barn or something, which would be nice. But it is raining. But it is still a nice warm day, surprisingly, for October. It's like 60 degrees. Fantastic. So I don't know. I'll get back to you if I find some more. See you in a bit. Okay, YouTube. Well, this pendant is Saint Benedict. It's from the 1800s. It stinks, it's broke, but I did find both pieces. They were kind of stuck together with some mud, but it's brass. You can see that's an old break. I mean, it's not anything I did. I wish it wasn't broke, but I'm going to try gluing it together and figure out what's the best to use for brass. But once I get it glued together, I'll put it in a little something that'll keep it together, and see if we can get this to focus. There. Well, you can see the Benedict on the right hand side there, and you know, I don't know if you can see him himself, but he's holding the cross. Some stuff on the back as well. Here, let's see if we can get that to focus. Oh yeah, there we go. But I'm going to try to clean it up a little bit more than that, but you know, I don't want to go too far. I mean, basically all I've done at this point is rub the dirt off of it with a soft toothbrush. So, but I've got some other finds, but I really wanted to know what that was. So yeah, Saint Benedict, not bad. Okay, now they finally got around to cutting this field. Right after work, parked over there. Dug a lot of large iron. When I say iron, I mean large iron. That's an old iron. There used to be an old house here. Check some of the old maps. As you can see there in the distance, you know, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. See that old house way over there? Used to be one there, and there used to be one right where my truck is. There's a newer house over there. I do find some junk in this field, quite a bit of it, but I found smallest buckle. Focus. And you can see that is tiny. And it looks like it's got some fancy on it. I'll clean it up more when I get home. I'm hoping to find some more in this field. I'm gonna hunt for probably another 10-15 minutes. I'll get back to you if I find anything real cool. But so far, that little buckle was nice. Little buckle. So, you know, we'll go from there. All right, catch you in a bit. All right, Gene back here again. Well, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I gotta get home, you know, before the wife starts screaming and yelling. But well, as you can see, I got some pretty big iron. I think this is a hinge. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a hinge to something. An old door maybe, or it can't be that old. I mean, it's got threads on it, and well, you know, who knows? Just big iron, best to get it out. Horseshoe. I always seem to get 1 or 2 horseshoes out of this field. It's iron. This little hook. You know, not really sure what that was for. This. It's a gun. It's a lighter, but you know, mangled up probably by the plow. I'll refurbish this, clean that up. It's good for splitting wood. The iron, which I have shown you already, and a big iron spike. Not really sure what this is. It's iron again. Lots of big iron in this field. But the coolest thing is this little buckle, and it does have some fancy on it. It's all brass, even the tongue is brass. So brass or copper. Either or. I'll finish cleaning it up when I get home. Add it to the collection. It's nice. But this field has produced some good things in the past. You know, buttons and you know, one Indian head coin. I did look on some maps, and the house that used to stand here was, you know, mid 1800s all the way till early 1900s, maybe mid 1900s. Okay, here at the old farm again today. Swing a little bit. It's warm today. It's raining, but you know, see if we can't get a couple hours in. See if we can't find anything. Last time we were here, we found that old buckle. All right, I've been digging for a little while now. As you can see, a lot of big iron. I found these pretty close to each other. They're, you know, it's the same thing, some type of bracket. This looks like a tie rod end, something like that, tractor part. This has a letter S on it, and let's see if we can see that. See that? Not really sure what that goes to. Broken though. I find quite a bit of it, probably a tractor part or something. This looks like a bearing race or something, very large. CCR they call it, I guess. Well, this was cool. Very large square nail. I mean, as you can see, that thing's all of, you know, six inches, 5 or 6. I'll take that home. I'll clean it up. I'll polish it. I like to make you know, rings and stuff out of the old square nails. I don't collect too many of them, but the ones that are in real good shape like that, yeah, I'll clean that up and make something out of it. Starting to really come down a little bit here. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. I'm not really sure. I mean, here, I'll give you an idea of what I'm dealing with here. Run my machine. Let's turn it on. Iron audio off or on? Okay, it's off. Alright, so we're on zero discrimination. I'll show you what I'm running into. This used to be an old house, so. Here. There's a lot of signals, and I mean, I dig whatever, you know, sounds repeatable. Or at least semi-repeatable. Just you're trying to fight through all these nails. Like that one. I dig that, but as you can see, I'm off the ground good 12 inches right there. And I still pick it up. So it's probably big iron, but you know, they did just plow it. So maybe it's something good, a button that's up on top. That buckle I found yesterday was right on top. So, not yesterday, 2 days ago. So, I don't know. I'll wait, see if the rain clears off a little bit here. If I do find anything good, I'll definitely put it on video. But we'll see. Alright, talk to you in a bit. Bye. Okay, well, I'm going to do a wrap up. Kind of cold out. As you can see, it took a lot of iron. I always get a horseshoe out of here. It never fails. That one's kind of bent. You've seen most of that. As you can see, it's just a lot of iron, a lot of junk. I thought that was pretty cool right there. That copper wire. It's twisted, hand twisted. That was about 4 or 5 inches deep. Mostly junk, but I did get a button. And the button says US. See up here in the upper corner here? US. And then down below it says Army. Now I'm not sure the date of this. I'm not even really sure if it's US Army or if it just says US Army. But I'm going to check into it. Clean it up a little bit more. Let's see if I can find... see anything on the back. Let's see. Well, I guess there might be a little bit of writing up on the top corner there. Focus.